I want to lead into this story like this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think, and Phoenix Cleaver's going to disagree.
Huh.
I don't think that high school students, middle school students, and all that should be taught Shakespeare.
Mm.
Definitely not for you. Could be taught he existed, and you can choose to participate in the play if you give a damn about that same fucking play over and over again. Can you do a play on Bebe's Kids or something? Right? Like, it is white supremacy to be like, no, only these things we must teach from forever, all the time. These are the most amazing things ever. There's something other than Shakespeare. There's something other than Pride and Prejudice.
Mm-hmm.
My fucking God. There's something other than Of Mice and Men. Yet, I'll go with, because Animal Farm is a short book. Squeeze that one in there, right? That's a week-long assignment, right? But the same shit over and over again, expand that. More shit exists, right? Now, what made me want to open like that? Well, looking at an article about this story on AI companies. Now, listen, AI companies, it doesn't just exist. Human beings that own AI companies are making the human decision to buy legit, at this point, millions, from what I'm seeing, of old, not well-known books, and then scanning them and then destroying them.
Yep.
And it's like, that again, like, Republicans love to buy their way into a culture that they're not suited to or have the skills to contribute to.
Yeah.
Right? They're not good enough to be a part of a cultural influence, so they weaponize capitalism against those that are capable of doing so that they can feel special. That's a lot of republicanism, and that's what you're seeing right here with these this book thing. Because what are they going to do? They're probably just going to use them to crank out bullshit AI books.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That'll sell for what, like 50 cents or something. And it's like, some of those books should have been read through and decided if, hey, maybe we could use this book for like teaching a high school class.
Right.
Right? Teach kids more shit. Like, because like, think about forcing everyone to know Shakespeare. I've never went to the water company and said, so I use this many gallons this month. I'd like to quote this passage from Romeo and Juliet, and that ought to pay the bill, right? I've never been in a job interview and they said, all right, how does Othello end? No one gives a shit. It has never mattered, right? At no point. Like, people have asked me more about Homer Simpson than Homer from the Odyssey. No one gives a fuck about that shit. Right? That is just white supremacy's obsession with itself, right? It is deep, deep generational navel gazing. Is that the language? Navel gazing?
Yeah, I can say navel gazing.
Yeah, I don't use that language much.
I find it deeply ironic that there's this obsession with we have to know so many things about like white authors, especially white male authors, and Western culture, but people themselves don't even know that, right? Like,
Yeah.
I think you mentioned the Odyssey, like that's a good point to me because people are freaking out because like Lupita Nyong'o's in it and it's not historically accurate. My sibling in Christ, there are mermaids and a cyclops in it. Clearly you haven't read it.
And then also, just don't fucking watch it. That's the fucking anti-woke, like, film and video game review critic is like some of the stupidest loser shit to be a fan of. The asshole doing it is one of the coldest hustlers on the block. The asshole selling you that shit, like, I see them 100% as the crack dealer in 1988 selling a rock to a pregnant woman.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
they are 100% that. Because how are you a fan of that shit? I gotta tell you, I don't know if you notice about me, a gang of shit that I don't like exists. You know what I do about it? I look at the shit that I do like.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would I hype? Oh my God, something exists and I don't like it. So the fuck, you know how much other shit exists, you fucking weirdo? I still, as a person who is referred to as stuck in the 90s, believe it or not, about every month I listen to brand ass new hip hop.
Yeah.
You know why? Because a grip of niggas, mostly in California, are still still doing shit that's targeted at me as an audience member. It's like some of y'all other heads, you just don't want to find it, which, like, how hard is it to find?
It's not hard at all.
Like, what you like should just hit your algorithm. I didn't have to look for a Doggy Style from San Bernardino. He just hit my algorithm because I listened to G-Funk and Crip Hop.
Yeah.
The shit's just there. God damn. All right. They're scanning the books, and also this is definitely equivalent to book burning.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But I think not with the same intention, right? The original book burning is like, no one can know about these gender studies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously, you know, because it's AI and it is millions of books. And what is interesting is that they're picking up rare titles, right?
Yeah, right.
So like, because like it's easy to be like, oh, I think you're, because everyone does know Shakespeare. Like if an AI is like, oh, I wrote the, you know, well, not AI, but like a person is like, oh, I wrote this thing and AI helped me, quote unquote. Everyone can be like, okay, but you ripped that shit off Shakespeare because we all know Shakespeare. What concerns me is that it's rare titles. And so we're going to start seeing shit produced by AI that we didn't know already existed because it was rare.
That's
you know what
ugly.
I mean?
That's ugly.
I don't like that. I don't like that. And so yeah, artificial intelligence labs are in a new arms race. I think it's interesting they're calling it an arms race to buy up millions of rare books, slice them open, scan the pages, and then pulping the remains, sparking concerns that the last remaining copies of out-of-print texts are being destroyed at an industrial scale. And then this one fucking asshole who they quoted, man, nigga, fuck you. I personally have mixed feelings, says a small independent bookseller. It benefits me financially by clearing out old inventory that is unlikely to sell. On the other hand, I don't like that the end use that these books are being pulped. Yes, that's probably the more important part than your inventory.
And it makes me wonder, like, how out of the loop that bookseller is, or just how uncreative they probably are. I was riffing with Phoenix about this off mic, which is like, it's very uncomfortable, like, aging up in a world and realizing so many people are actually not creative.
Mm-hmm.
That shit trips me out. I thought way more people were. Because, like, if I was old bookseller, I'm kind of in the loop, but I also think, I'll be like, wait, these companies want to buy up all the books and do this? First off, I'm going to record the conversation with the person that said this shit to me. Fuck them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to fucking post it with a GoFundMe to be like, hey, I'm having trouble with the bookstore. AI companies are trying to do this. I'm going to put up a GoFundMe, and then I would love to actually just give these books away to people that actually want them instead of selling them to this company that wants to destroy them.
I mean, yeah, like you have your, like the marketing is right there for you.
Yeah.
Please don't let AI take these books.
And you will get support all the way from like progressives and feminists all the way over to the platinum left. Like everybody would financially support this.
Yeah. And honestly, some of this stuff, even you could get some of it you could get conservatives to be on board for. Right? To be like, oh, here's this author who, you know, never made it big, but he was, you know, whatever the fuck, like married white man in the 1890s, very respectable, but died before he could get his writing career off because tuberculosis or something. I don't know what the fuck. You know what I mean? But like,
actually, make a whole separate account with a fucking AI image and literally just be like, these woke AI companies are trying to buy, scan, and destroy books written by white men.
Our history.
These DEI AI companies, which like, that's the real alphabet soup, people. DEI AI. Right?
Yeah.
And now you got Matt Walsh's audience. Like, you can handle this business. Yeah. But you gotta have a creative mind.
And rare booksellers across Europe are seeing a similar surge in purchase requests, which they suspect are coming from AI labs in America. Pieter de Vries, a bookseller in Harlem, not New York.
What? Harlem.
Not New York, Harlem.
Yes, New York. That's the only one. Only in Harlem.
The Netherlands, Harlem. Said he recently received an email from a person identifying herself as Natalie from a Singapore-based company. The woman wrote that the company was, quote, undertaking a new project focused on collecting books in multiple languages, mainly in English, and said, we have compiled a very extensive list of editions that we are trying to acquire, and we are trying to place a fairly large order. Then the attached list contained 3,000 books. ranging from fairy tales to folklore to technical manuals to science texts. And he suspects that it was an AI company. Media outlets in the Netherlands, Switzerland, Spain, and Germany have also all reported that booksellers have received nearly identical requests. Yeah. And then I don't know if you knew this, but this project, if I could find it, is I think called the Panama Project that they're doing, where they're buying books. Yeah. Sounds suspicious of like the Panama Papers.
I was like, wait, why is that hitting my ear awkwardly?
Yeah, but yeah. So it's called the Panama Project. And so, yeah, they're just trying to buy up all these books, scan them, and then get rid of them. So, like, now AI can, basically frame it as new stuff because you didn't know it existed. And I'm so uncomfortable. And, of course, it's mainly Anthropic doing this, which is Google. Stop using Google. Which is the firm behind Claude, and Facebook and Instagram owner Meta has been previously sued in the US for downloading millions of pirated books to feed their AI models. And it's like, even, they're going to court and they're losing a lot. But I would point out that even if they lose and they have to pay fines, the books are still gone. Like, you can't bring them back once they've been destroyed. Because all that's left is digital copies, and they're the ones that have the digital copies.
Yeah, and that is like a vestige of the actual idea of America being the land of the free. It is the land to be a selfish, sadistic piece of shit. That has always been the idea. That's what they meant by free. I am free to be the most macro-socially transgressive version of myself that I can possibly conjure up. Yeah. And so so far I don't know what's gonna happen. It seems like European courts are against this. American courts, of course, support this because they're allowed to do it under free use laws, which is like wild to me that it counts as free use to destroy books. But fair use.
Yeah.
That's fair use.
Yeah.
So fair use, which to my
Yeah. Because the argument is that once you buy the book, you're allowed to do what you want with it. Like, if you buy it, you can read it, or you can burn it, because you bought it. Yeah.
And this is why the idea has to be, again, pack the court. Class action lawsuit against the Electoral College, and start solving problems.
Yeah.
No one wants to do that.
No one wants to do that.
Nah, it's not fun.
No.
All right? If you get Abdul El Sayed in, it'll solve all the problems.
I don't know about all the problems, but...
hell, just beat the post-1964, but that's a whole different topic.
But
God what else was there to this story?
That was pretty much most of it, is that just how many people are now realizing that these requests for their books are coming from AI companies. Because that I think was one of the biggest things, is that the AI companies are noting that they know the optics are bad. And so even though, like, in the United States specifically, what they're doing is legal, they're not announcing that they're AI companies when they're putting in these requests to get the books, because they know the optics are shit.
Now, you notice how at the beginning of this, I was calling it Republican. I'm telling you, like, shit is very obvious if you just, always, like, whenever you're on one topic, always be thinking about another one and how that rolls together, right? So we're not presenting as who we actually are. And what was I was looking at a video on this. I think a nice young man calls himself Coach D. Was covering some videos on this, which is not super new. It makes its rounds. Is the Republican men on dating websites that just be like, I don't do politics, right? Like, it's Republican coded, and I fucking knew it. But then also, why wouldn't they be Republicans? Who are the heads of these companies? Like, they're sadistic white assholes that believe in their own ideal supremacy.
Yeah, Anthropic described the project as our effort to disruptively scan all the world's books, but we do not want it to be known that we are pursuing the project. Yeah. Anthropic kept Project Panama confidential, not because it was illegal, but because it looked bad. Destroying millions of books evokes images of burning libraries, even if the law was on their side. Yeah. So that's what they're doing with books. Can we please get past the AI shit? Like, it's not good. Like, it's just not good. Like, yeah.
This is why I've always loathed live in the moment people. I hate live in the moment people, like, probably more than anything because I'm a root cause person, and live in the moment people are the root cause of a whole lot of fucking problems, severe injuries, and unwanted pregnancies. Like, live in the moment people, I just don't like them, because that is the type of person I see mostly in the past few years since AI has exploded. Or people that are like, oh man, it's just here, just deal with it. What, AI? It's hey man, just go for it. So what? Yeah. I cannot stand a live in the moment ass type of person, because like, the moment is, you hear, I just said the word moment. That was it. That was the moment.
Yeah.
Right? Like, live in the moment. Well, what I want to do right now in the moment is drink a beer, smoke a joint, and sit in the backyard. But no, I can't do that because the moment is preparing for the next day. Right? So, like, I actually need to go put on my work clothes, put on my belt, put my wallet and keys in my pocket, get my bump cap, and head on down to the factory so that I can be exploited for my skills.
Yep.
You know, like, fuck the moment, yo. The moment is how you get people just saying, fuck it, accept AI, shut up, stop complaining about it. It's like, there was one hip-hop commentator that I unfollowed because he had that attitude. Good commentator, fuck him. Yeah, like, I won't listen to his shit, I won't watch his shit. Because he's like, nope, AI's just here. It's awesome, deal with it.
Ugh.
Yeah, fuck that, man. But he lives in the moment. He's fun.
Fun.
Yeah, fun. Which apparently, like, the only way to have fun is to be reckless. All right. If you're just hearing this, dance back there. We also have a recording on HBCUs. And so I'll do a callback to that. A little earlier, I said macro social. And I gotta tell you, when I said that, I was acting white. All right. Have a great one. I gotta go to the building.
Like, manual guides to shit, and it's like, so if those aren't online anymore,
manual guides, so like what, like, oh, but you can build an engine for your car or some shit.
Yeah. Where did it go in this article?
Yeah, obviously adding an addendum here.
Oh shit, my bad. I have to put my microphone back on. Yeah, sorry, I'm looking for the spot in the article, but one of the things that, because, you know, we were obviously riffing about this after we finished recording, is that it's not just fiction. It also has technical manuals and science texts. So, like, if you're looking for something historical that was a science text or a technical manual, like, now what if you just can't find it because it's in AI and they're charging you a subscription to use it?
Luddites, assemble.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
Like, I'm telling you again, man, put me in that Oval Office. Here's my idea. Hey, whatever brave souls out there would like to destroy these AI machines and data centers, those of you who do so, you all get a $10,000 check, but then after you do it, all of America gets a $2,000 stimulus check. That's my stimulus package to jumpstart this economy.
That is fantastic. I support that. Yeah, because, yeah, it's not just the fact that it's fairy tales and folklore, which, I mean, fiction is bad enough. Like, they shouldn't be taking that. Because I feel like that's going to stop new writers, because they'll be like, oh, you stole our shit. Right? Because the AI companies are not going to, like, copyright it. Wait and see. But, yeah, also, like, in the immediate, like, the technical manuals, I don't like that. Because what if you need a technical manual for something? What if you're trying to teach yourself a skill and you can't do it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm thinking, you know, obviously not, like, the most mainstream thing in the world. But, you know, I'm into things like preserving food and canning. And a lot of the books I have, I got through... Project Gutenberg, but they are, like, you know, independent little, like, here's how you can this food. What if that's just gone and now you can't figure out how to can something unless you pay a subscription to like an AI company?
Rebel groups get interesting.
And then, of course, extrapolate that to everything that isn't canning, right? Like, I don't like them holding that type of knowledge over us and like them deciding when to disseminate it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
And also, like, and the cold shit is us caring about it and recording about it will do nothing. It's all just, it's gonna be done anyway. And I use the language, it's gonna be done, not it's gonna happen. Let's say it again. Earthquakes happen. Rain happens. The tides happen. This is something that human beings are doing because a critical mass of other human beings are allowing them to do it. Mm-hmm. And also, that's another reason why I don't like that so many people, such mass swaths of lands, are governed by so few. Balkanize this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they shouldn't be able to do this shit to me from that many miles away. Are you shitting me?
Yep.
That's ridiculous. All right, end of.